Good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time of the day it is, my Lakewood students. Today I'm going to go over some of the tech that you will need to make sure you are familiar with before your exams on the week of October 5th. I am making this video because some of us were really excited about it being Friday and didn't complete our assignments. So, with no further ado, the first thing that I want you to do is take a look at the work. This is the in preparation for the summatives. This assignment right here is basically just what your summative's graded on. Summative A's are a listening summative. I will speak in Spanish and have it recorded for you, and then you will respond in English. You will use the CRC method, claim, reason, conclusion, and the reason must have evidence. Expectations are set out through here. Reading is similar to speaking, except instead of me speaking, it's a written prompt for you to do the exact same process for. This one, however, does have a minor adjustment. There will be parts where you will want to say, it says this in Spanish. For example, if I wanted to say that this story is about two happy puppies that got to run through the mountains and chase butterflies. That's great. Now, I would have to then go to my reason here with evidence, and I could say, I know that there's two dogs because there's a sentence that says, hay dos perros. There are two dogs. Okay? And if they like to chase or they like to find butterflies, les gustan buscar las mariposas. They like to search or look for the butterflies. These ones here are not too hard. There will be a Google Doc available for you to fill in. You will fill in the white boxes and leave the gray boxes alone. The speaking one's a little bit difficult. So the speaking one, I'm trying to find the best way to do this. One option is to have you sit down with me and you and I talk in Spanish for a while. And that's what a conversation is in Spanish. However, this can be really stressful for a lot of kids. And to be fair, I'll do it with 120 kids, and I may not always ask the exact same question. I may ask it differently. My tone might be the same because I'm human, and I don't do the same thing 2 times in a row, which is why I like recordings. So I'm going to have a recording for you, and you will use a Google extension called Talk and Comment, which we will go over here momentarily. And then the summative D, because of a large number of kids who have had an issue with Google Translate, what I decided to do for this is to basically ask you guys to just Chromecast yourself typing. That way, if there's any doubt, you can say, hey, Mr. Kohler, I got my Chromecast right here. See, I didn't cheat. And I'm like, oh, cool. You're just super smart and you know all this stuff. Yes, I do. And it's a great conversation. Remember, you are your best advocate. Gathering evidence to support that you are doing good work is the smartest thing you can do in any class. So with no further ado, let's go over the next 2 things we're going to talk about. First, let's go to talk and comment. So the first thing I want you to do is open up a new tab. Please make sure that you are in the Google browser. If you have an iOS or Apple device, I don't have a lot of support for you. You and I will figure something else out. There is an app on your Google device. I'm sorry, not your Google device, your Apple device that you can get where you can record little snippets and then you can attach them to your documents. We can talk about that. There's a handful of you and we'll figure a solution out for you. But for the 92%-ish of you who are on a Windows available device, please make sure that you are using Google, not Firefox, not Internet Explorer, Google. It's spelled Google. If you're on a Chromebook, this is worlds easier. So the first thing we have to do, okay, is we want to find the app that we had right here, Talk and Comment. Now this is important. You hit the Control button and the C button. That copies it. All right. Then I come up here, and since I'm super lazy, I hit Control and V, Talk and Comment, and then it should pop up Chrome extension. I click here. Okay, so there's Talk and Comment. I have to figure out which one it is. You will notice this one here is a 2.9 rating. That's probably the one we're going to end up using, I suspect. But if we come here, oh, no, we're lucky. We have the one with 5,500 votes and a 4-star rating. Yay! Okay, if you don't know what to do, please watch this video. I'm not going to make us all watch it now. A video inside a video, there's like a thing in literature called a play inside a play, and that's just I'm a Spanish teacher, guys, so you can watch this. However, if you have never downloaded this to Chrome, first make sure that you're in your school account. So come here and go to this option. Okay, you'll notice that it says Kohler at norfolkpublicschools.k12, blah, 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 blah. You'll see it says remove from Chrome. I don't want to do that. I want to add to Chrome. Okay, so I would add to Chrome. Actually, why not? Let's hit remove. I'll hit remove. Oh my gosh, I've removed it. The world's over. Ah! Oh, wait. I hit add to Chrome. Add extension. Okay. Oh, look. Voice notes anywhere. That same video I told you to watch. Okay, your mic is allowed, so you have to make sure that happens. You can start making recordings on any web page. Cool, I close out of that. So now I have this app somewhere, this extension, sorry, not an app, it's an extension. So I come up here to this puzzle in the top right corner. I click on it. You'll notice that I have certain ones that I use a lot. It's called pinning your extensions to your URL bar. All right, you'll see that I have talk and comment. I also have a Zoom scheduler, which I never use because I just do it from the app specifically. That one is an actual app. Okay, boom. And now you notice that I have my microphone there. Also, and this is really cool, the blue microphone with a yellow dot appears on a text document over here to the right. Now the way this works is like this, okay? This is the hard part for a lot of kids. So I'm going to go to student work. I have a student who's having issues with the device downloading and pasting it. I thought in class. Never mind, she got it fixed. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use her paper for the dry run here. You come over here and you'll click on this button. And this is important. I'm going to record something in Spanish. It doesn't really matter what for the sake of this discussion. But I'm going to record myself recording. I was going to try to avoid that. Anyway, here's what happens. I click this button. Hola, estudiantes, inteligentes, fuertes, guapos y trabajadores. And then I hit the check button. And then it produces this. Now, the first thing you can do is test it. Hola, estudiantes, inteligentes, fuertes. Gosh, I sound so pompous in Spanish. All right, so that is the prompt there. This is very, very important. Don't hit OK yet. That is a negative on that. Come here, highlight. Do not highlight everything. Highlight from the last letter of the URL. This voice note thing will make your life furiously miserable. Okay, I highlight this. Remember that trick I told you to hit Control-C? That's copy, Control-C. Okay, great. Now I hit OK. It disappeared. Oh, no! I come down over here. Let's insert a page below here. All right, so this is a comment. I just need the space here. And then I come here and I can paste, which doesn't really do what I want. What I want to do is right click, and you see this link button here? I hit link. And then it opens this up. I can go here, click that. Then I go here, I click that. And then I hit apply. Now, a lot of kids are having an issue with this, where when they're using the document, they're saying, Mr. Kohler, I hit the link and it played the exact same thing. Like I had kids who had similar things here. There are 4 different links here with different audio prompts on it. Now, the problem that you would have is Google doesn't communicate super well with every single extension. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to highlight from the last number all the way over. You hit Control-C again. You open up a new tab and you listen here, okay? And then it pulls this page up. It looks the exact same as this page, but not that page, a different page I just had. But that is the page that has the correct response. It's 4 seconds long. I hit play. ¿Cuál es tu color favorito? That's all there is to it. Now, let's say, for example, where'd it go? Right here. And I just click here. I go to open or copy link. Oh, you have to do that. See, that's what you have to do in the Control-C thing. Okay. If you right click on the link and you hit open the link, look what happens. Oh, it worked. Interesting. That's a new thing I just found out. So the right clicking on it will tell you what your options are with it. If that doesn't work and it's the same one, which it wouldn't be, you want to copy and paste the link above. Okay. Now, if, for example, you are super stressed, it's the exam day, and you just do this right here, okay, this copies it in the same color, but it doesn't add it as a link. I can't, oh, it does. That's one above it. Okay, There we go. So that right there causes problems. And me as a teacher, I can figure out like, oh, you have something that looks like a link. I can find it. Now, if you did the talk and text and it had that talk and comment, that right there would actually cause, let me go back to it. If you had the talk and comment at the end of it, it causes the link not to work. If you paste it, I will figure it out. Okay. But you won't be able to hear it. So if you want to review your answers, please, please, please follow those previous steps. Now, the summative D, okay? You will notice that for all of my students, at the very end here, they were required to answer some things. English is their favorite class, sushi is their favorite food, Spanish or science is their hardest class, seeing my friend thinks she missed, and she lied. He's not. He's actually the worst teacher. It's just a fact of life. Mr. Kohler is the worst. Spanish, technology, and you have to do both while in COVID. Gosh, that guy's a heartless monster. Poor kids. All right. So you end up with all these had to be responded. What this student did here was she did a screencast and pasted it to the bottom of the document. Perfectly acceptable. Okay. I am fine with that. Does not bother me one bit. Okay. Other students like K. Decker actually uploaded the video to the assignment. Okay. One of the downsides of doing that is that I live in Chesapeake, and sometimes when I come over here and I click this button, it gives me the spinny spoolie blah blah blah, and then I have to actually download it, watch it, which I can do. It just takes more time. You notice that he made a video of 137 seconds of himself typing out this assignment. Okay. The assignment. Okay, let's open it back up. Wow, okay. The assignment tells you to record yourself with the app called, or the link, not the link, with the extension Screancastify. Okay, you'll notice in my top right corner where I have all my extensions pinned, I have my cutesy little memes. I like the facepalm meme a lot because, you know, that's how I feel about most things. I have Grammarly so that when I write stuff in English to people, I don't sound like a 5-year-old. I have the one for Apple or iCloud, and then I have the Screencastify. So let's say you don't have this cute little thing right here. Okay. You would actually have to, oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. You would have to download. And since I'm using it right now, I'm not going to remove it because that would be silly of me. All right. So let's do this. I need Screencastify, download extension. Okay. And look, it's right here. I hit this and it says remove. You will have the option to join, or not join, to add it to your files here. Okay. So it'll add, and then it's going through a process like, please use your email. Please use your student or NPS email. Make sure that you tell it to use your recorder, because you might be like, you know what? This talk text thing's just not working for Mr. Kohler. I'm going to record my voice because I like the way I sound better on this app. Chrome extension. Man, who would ever thought I'd have an issue with that? So you will then use this app, Screencastify. Once again, once you have it added to Google, do not forget to pin it to your options up here. Otherwise, you just have to go to manage your extensions and then find it and then pin it, remove it, whatever. Okay, it's just one more hassle. All right. So for your summative Ds, you notice that I require you to Screencastify yourself. This is to help with plagiarism, or cheating, or honor code, or whatever it is you want to call it, when kids make the bad choice to not show me their Spanish knowledge. So please, 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 for the love of all that's good and holy, just do the right thing. And be honest. And here's the best part. It's the first quarter. It's a hard first quarter. I am aware of that. But if you start trying now, it lets me know that there is a problem and I can help you out sooner. And we can make it through this year together. If I find out third quarter that this is you've had an issue with the honor code, it makes it a lot harder for me to support you. So Screencastify, it proves me wrong or right, depending on what happens, and it makes you say, I've got nothing to hide. All right. So that is what we did today, November. Wow, I'm excited. October 2nd, 2020. We will do the exact same thing on the 5th.